let me read out an anecdote from, of course, an Eric Weinstein podcast. So in one of his podcasts, and we'll dig it up and link it below. All of his podcasts are good. He says that he talks about these sort of wealth porn articles that you see in the New York Times and stuff, where it's basically an article about how disgustingly rich some people are, and there are a bunch of these, and it's a really bizarre genre, but it's like there was one recently that was doing the rounds on Twitter of like how to basically really rich people have two homes. They have the city home, and then they have the country getaway home. And apparently a lot of these people want to stay more long term in their country away home because of the quarantine and all that stuff. But it's a bit of an adjustment for them, to spend a long period of time at the second home kind of thing. And there's a whole article about this. And the point of these articles is to give you a feeling of like both pity and envy. Pity of, oh my God, these people are absolutely disgusting. Like, come on, you think this is a problem? That kind of stuff. And then there's the envy of, damn, they're pretty rich though. That 2-door fridge freezer. Right? And so these articles induce like pity and envy. And Eric says that there's a similar thing that goes on with popular physicists, so people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and stuff, where their whole shtick is to say stuff that sounds clever and mind-blowing so that other people can be like, whoa, man, he's so smart. That's like, whoa, I have no idea how, the cat is dead and alive. Man, physics is crazy. That kind of reaction, right? Yeah, so like the sort of popular physicist induces a sense of, whoa, that's so like cool, and a sense of like, whoa, that guy's so smart and I couldn't possibly be. I think Eric does a really good job in describing this as an abusive relationship, because it's kind of like a bit of positive and a bit of negative that keeps you stuck in the loop. It's like the positive of like, whoa, the universe is actually pretty wonderful or whatever. And then it's like, man, I couldn't possibly fathom it. And Eric is annoyed at the popular physicist because any decent educator would know that if you really want to explain these concepts, that's not the way to do it. If you really want to explain a concept, the way to do it is not to say a statement that's obviously not true, like the cat is dead and alive. By most people's definitions of cat is dead and alive, that doesn't make sense, right? And yet these people are doing it because it elicits this kind of reaction of like, whoa, so smart, I have no idea how this works kind of thing. And I feel like it's the same thing with it's a similar kind of abusive relationship with the productivity porn, hustle porn kind of stuff, where it's like, whoa, this guy's so productive, and like, oh man, I'm so bad.
Wow, you've really been working on that one, haven't you?
It came from the heart.
Oh, that was very natural.
Right?
Yeah,
so
I agree. I think that's definitely an element of that.
I think abusive relationship is a good way to describe it. I think it is exactly the same phenomenon that Eric is describing about the wealth porn and about the physics porn,